Have you ever wondered what happened in the later medieval period? Well, buckle up, because we are about to embark on a journey through time, delving deep into an era that lasted from AD 1300 to 1500. This period, also known as the Late Middle Ages, followed the High Middle Ages and preceded the early modern period and the Renaissance in much of Europe. Around 1350, Europe, which had been relishing in centuries of prosperity and growth, suddenly found itself grappling with a series of famines and plagues, including the Great Famine of 1315-1317 and the infamous Black Death. These calamities decimated the population, reducing it to nearly half of what it had previously been. This drastic depopulation sparked social unrest and endemic warfare. France and England in particular endured serious peasant uprisings, such as the Jacquerie and the Peasants' Revolt, alongside over a century of intermittent conflict known as the 100 Years' War. The unity of the Catholic Church also took a blow, temporarily shattered by the Western Schism. These events collectively came to be known as the crisis of the Late Middle Ages. Yet, in the midst of these crises, the 14th century also bore witness to great strides in the arts and sciences. A renewed interest in ancient Greek and Roman texts, which had taken root in the High Middle Ages, paved the way for the Italian Renaissance. The absorption of Latin texts had started before the Renaissance of the 12th century, through contact with Arabs during the Crusades, but the availability of important Greek texts accelerated with the fall of Constantinople to the Ottoman Turks. The invention of printing during this period facilitated the dissemination of the written word and democratized learning. These developments would later catalyze the Reformation. As the period drew to a close, the Age of Discovery began. The expansion of the Ottoman Empire cut off trading possibilities with the East, forcing Europeans to seek new trading routes. This led to the Spanish expedition under Christopher Columbus to the Americas in 1492 and Vasco da Gama's voyage to Africa and India in 1498. These discoveries bolstered the economy and power of European nations. Meanwhile, in India, the late medieval era marked the downfall of the Mughal dynasty and the rise of the Delhi Sultanate, along with the development of Indo-Islamic architecture. This era gave birth to various dynasties, kingdoms, and empires. In essence, the later medieval period was a time of significant change and development in both Europe and India. Despite the challenges and crises, this period laid the foundation for many modern concepts and advancements. So, the next time you marvel at the progress humanity has made, remember the Late Middle Ages, a time of crisis, innovation, and discovery.